didn't post again last week. So it's been a little frustrating here at work a little bit. They've been pulling me more often to a provider schedule. I'm not the biggest fan because I like my lab. I do that all day, every day. Nobody knows it the best like I do. So it's been a little frustrating that they're doing that. They kept pulling me to a provider that has what's called an NST, which is where we monitor a pregnant lady when they're over 32 weeks. And I told them that I wasn't trained for that. Well, they put me again on that same schedule, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. And they said that somebody was going to do NSTs, but they wasn't doing it for the full day. They only did it for the morning. So I was able to get them to let me kind of hook up some of them, because I've had the basic part of it, just not the hooking up part. So I kind of got a little bit of that today, which was nice. I feel a little bit more comfortable with it, so that makes it a little bit better. But I still hate not being in my lab. Granted, we didn't have very much in lab today. I think we had like 4 or 5 add-on labs, and that was about it. So it wasn't really bad with labs, and I get it. Sometimes it's just a slow day in the lab. Last week we had an incident with a provider leaving before her time, and she had a patient. We did fix that. Different providers did see that patient. All good and dandy, not a big deal at this point now, because it's done and over with. So then that makes it a little bit harder, because now when you work with that provider, they're making you sit with her in the area where she's at, when most people don't like sitting over there. But it is what it is, I guess. I mean, there's nothing I can really do about it, but that's okay. We had our meeting today as well. We have a bi-weekly meeting. So it's always on a Tuesday, and it's always during lunch hours. And it's nice because, like, nobody was on the same page for our genetic screenings on what we're going to do with those results. So it's nice to finally get on the same page. Get on the same page with scheduling people and how I'm scheduling all the lab stuff. And then a couple other things that was kind of brought up a little bit. It wasn't a bad meeting. It was just clarification on everything, pretty much, because for some reason one person says one thing, another person says a different thing, and the third person says something completely different. So it's nice to be in a meeting where they're like, nope, this is exactly what it's going to be like. And so that helped out tremendously, being able to be on the same page as everyone else now. It's a load off of me. It just kind of makes it easier for everybody. But I mean, so far not so bad. The rest of the week I'll be in the lab. Hopefully it's not too crazy. I didn't get to work on the book at work today during those break times. I really didn't get that much of a break. I kind of split it up a little bit for my 15s, because this morning was back-to-back patients. This afternoon wasn't so bad. This afternoon I just was doing other things instead of doing a full afternoon kind of break, because I didn't know when a patient would come in, because we had several no-show, of course. So I couldn't really walk away to take a full 15, so I just sat there. I did talk to the providers there. We kind of talked a little bit. There's 2 providers in that room. But we talked, and we did some stuff. I was looking through a lot of different things, trying to get everything fixed up, because we're going to start doing end of the month reports now, showing what people, like what each provider has been seeing, and what the lab has been seeing, how many add-ons, how many scheduled, kind of thing. Not a big deal. It's pretty simple and easy, to be honest. Overall, everything's going good. Come check out the Kickstarter. That should be up and going. Come check out my socials. Comment, subscribe, like. If you ever have any questions, you can always ask me in the comments. You can personal message me on these accounts. I will get back to questions. I will answer some work questions, but I will not go into detail about work. I will never say their names, and I will never say where I work at. I do work for a really good company. That's all I'm going to tell you. And I love what I do. So that's all you guys really need to know. I'm going to tell you more about what I do, different things like that. Every name that is either in the same building that is working with me as a provider, a nurse, or a front desk person, I will not talk about them, and I definitely will not say a patient name because those are very confidential. All of that stuff is very personal. I do not want to talk about those things. If a coworker wants to put a comment in here and state something, that is on them. I do not personally want to call them out. That is not okay to me. So please do not ask. Come check out my book. The first one is Flaxora and the Hidden Pages. It is on Amazon. It's on Ingram Spark. It's on Kobo. Come find out different places where you guys can come look for it. I am still trying to get enough money for that second book to be edited and published. Hopefully I can get enough money to get the first one re-edited and get that going as well. So yeah, just go to all my pages. You can even find my YouTube channel. I have put some of my book readings on there. I'm gonna have to get them and put them on some of my socials as well, so you guys can kind of see what my books are like. I know there's been occasional times I post different things about my first book, kind of let you guys read what it looks like and just give you bits and pieces. Let me know what you guys think about that. If you guys want more of that kind of thing, I can do bits and pieces, give you a glimpse of the second book, whatever. But you guys just let me know what you guys like, what you don't like, and then I will see you guys either late this week or the beginning of next week. Have a good one.